Let's sort that out. Camera options. Where are you? Down here. Camera. That's better. And now back to this. Hello. That's better. Good morning. It is 11:05 here in London, and it's a lovely day. But yeah, we've got nice cumulus clouds, sun streaking through a haze, but still, it looks lovely out there. But this is our 1265 in No Man's Sky. My name is Mark. I'm your pilot, and I'll be guiding you through the inky blackness of space. How are you doing today? You alright? I'm taking a sweet time getting to, there we go, out the mummer. So let's start, just dig into the daily roundup. Okay, Dial Reactor from Death from Above brought some units, some Magna Gold. Yep. Pretty standard mission. I'll tell you what we'll do, we're going to move that what do they call it? Expedition post or whatever they're called. So any olivine window. Vortex cubes? Really? Corvettes, casings, gravity levels, my favourite. Atomic condensate's good though. Fusion accelerants is good. Oh, you did alright, That's some good stuff, thank you very much. Oh, you can leave the gravity levels where they are, mate. I'm not that bothered. Grew the Wanderer. Unit storage augmentation. Dirty bronze. Superconducting fibre. Get-lit. Thermic condensate. Fusion accelerant. Nice. They got the memo on the fusion accelerant, which is good. Juliana. Hilad. No idea. Oh, long mission, enriched carbon, hot eyes, some other stuff. More enriched carbon, cool. Lovely. Okay. And combat units, magnetized ferret. Cool. Okay, they're home. Right. What I'm going to do is let me delete that door first, and now delete that, and then what am I going to do? It's this one. Move that over here, and then build a new. Where is it? Fleet command room. That's what they're called. And I've lost the whole wall. Bulkhead door goes back there, and like that. Does that mean I've lost all the posters and all? Oh no, it's come back. They're fine. Right, we just need to do some rotation. I'm not inside it, I'm just next to it. like that. That one needs rotating as well. Yes, they're all aligned now, I think. Yes. Oh, I still need a wall here, okay. I thought I put them all in, never mind. I'm sure I put them all in. How did it disappear? I don't know. I don't know. Quickly save before it all vanishes again. Right, that should mean I should be able to move around more smoothly when doing the frigates. I don't know the order of the other 5. They're backups, let's call them backups. Because you can, if you, and I've had this happen, if you send out your frigates around 11:30, 11:45, and then wait a few minutes, then you get a new set of expeditions, and you can send out another 5 expeditions on those. Well, you used to. I haven't done it for a while, but I haven't played No Man's Sky that time in the day for a while. So that's that done. We should suppose have a look at the actual stuff. Yes, enriched carbon, that's good. Thermic condensate, also good. Hot ice, somewhat good. Got lots of hot ice. Fusion accelerant's good. Yes. I can't see anything else. Yep, that looks fine. I suppose I can top up the geodesite. I've got way too much of it anyway. Dirty bronze, I don't think I need any of this. No. Or magna gold. Activated copper, I think I'm fine for. It's pure copper that I'm looking for. Yep. Cool, and these are all activated. Down. Okay, and we've got a load of purple stuff that I don't need. Good. Anything else creeped into here? I don't think so. Very close to cap. $294. Oh. That looks like unit cap to me. What's cheap? I don't send the frigate fuel because that's... Yeah, I'm not making any more money, so there's no point in me selling anything. So I need to go spend money. And I can do that. Yeah. I can either spend money on one of my ships or on the other staff. But let's do the other bits of the roundup. So that's just crossing. My coffee is very disappointed this morning. My milk has split. It's not off, but it has split. So it hasn't got the right consistency. The flavour's fine, but it's more a medicinal coffee. Let's not do that first. Let's do what we should do, which is the production. And now we can talk to the visitor. Yeah, sure, we'll accept the technology. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Happiness goes up. Really? It did actually knock down my productivity. Didn't tell me that. We'll manage, I'm sure. So we'll do the standard thingy. It's fabs. No words this morning. The agriculture. And then go spend some money. We'll spend about 300 million units. Casually drop third of a bill, you know. On probably staff slots, I think. That would be a good idea, as in half my one of my storage containers is taken up with a load of upgrade modules. That I'd really like to put into place. Liquid explosive, polyfiber, and heat exchangers. Make circuit boards. Lovely. Off the ladder with Freak. We can go back to Aunt the Mama. Yeah, because if I spend some more money on slots, which will be very expensive. There we go. Where's my other ship? Oh, it's the one. I am not awake this morning. Should empty the interstellar core extractors as well, because they'll be full. Only of chromatic metal, because we're only in a yellow star, but oop. I'll always think of the Baron Harkonnen. When flying around like that. Cool. We need to go to here. We need to first swap my multitool. Purchasing slots. So yeah, 150. Wow. And again, we also have in here a slot. They are so expensive. I don't think they ever expected anybody to do this, but I've got the money. Nice. And maybe we can install some things. There's the multi-tool. Yeah. I don't know. Damage potential 6.2, but we've already got slots installed. This is the thing. Comparing multitool to multitool is pretty hard. 628, 1682.8 is my scanner range. And this only has a scanner range of 1025. A high damage potential, but the Basilisk seems to have a better scanner range. Now we can sell stuff. Just thinking whether it's better to... Yeah, let's go back to... At the moment. Okay. Do what I like here. I feel a lot more comfortable doing it in the comfort of my own. Could have sold those. I've got 13 units for this as well. Could do that in a bit. Okay. So we made our standard stuff. Don't mind putting it in here. And we do have them to sell. We've got another 7 quantum processors that we can use to turn to either fusion igniters or stasis devices. We've got fusion accelerants. Now, fusion accelerants and liquid explosives make portable reactors, and there's 6 of those. Liquid explosives and fusion accelerants, yeah. So, yeah, just 4 more, I think. I don't know why I'm doing this in my freighter inventory. It's messing with my head. Let's put... Again, this is just about workflow more than anything else. I've only got 5. Why have I got 5? 1 more, and that will make portable reactors. 6 of those. Yay. Oh, my ear's not great. And with 6 of those, I'll just take 1 away. Pop you back there. This makes, it's these, isn't it? Portable reactors, yeah. I can make 6 more of these. And that doesn't go... Five of those. Put them in here. Alright, so these are... That's 93, and that's 78 million. So I can reclaim some of that money. No, all of it, because those slots are getting very expensive. But let's see what else we can sell. Living glass is poor. We can sell those nitbit buds. Stasis devices are poor. I don't mind selling the Geodesite and the Activate Cabin and the Sac Venom and the Grantine. Fusion igniters can go. That will get me up to over the 4 billion mark. I think we can do better with the stasis devices. We've got how many pieces of living glass? 10. Okay. trying to think whether I do another level. I need to make some more of those. I do have lots of these. So it's circuit boards. There's 6 there. 6 circuit boards and 6 semiconductors makes more 6 quantum processors. Yes. Which is nice. We've got a lot of hot ice. There's hot ice and thermic condensate to make cryopumps, and then liquid living glass and cryopumps. So we did that, made some more cryopumps. I've already got 10 living glass, haven't I? But do I have the thermic condensate for that? We've got 4. I could make more. I've got enough sulfurine. Let's make 5 more. And that should make hot ice and thermic condensate. 10 of those. And 10 of those and 10 of those make cryogenic chambers. Nice. Well, I might as well take that out and that out. Tidy up a bit. Yep. And that will make stasis devices, is that right? Nice. So we want to go to high tech and manufacturing. I haven't got any liquid glass to sell, but I think, don't stasis devices do well at scientific communities? It's 1.7 here, down. I think it is. Let's have a look on the space station map. And this is scientific, so Bourdois is scientific as well. I'm going to walk around a few different economies. So what I'm thinking about the basilisk, the ram's head mast, is just to give it one weapon, and that to be the boltcaster. Boltcaster, mining beam, terraform manipulator, and that's it for emitting. It will, as supplementary weapons, will have the plasma and the paralysis mortars, and see how we get on with just having that. So here we are. This is manufacturing, so that's the relattice art crystals gone. It's not a bad price, but I can do better. And these things, because they're such a high value item, that the little percentages really make a difference. That needs high tech, so we might as well go to high tech next. Space station. Odigat booming. So we've been to scientific. Get the finger in front of the camera. We've been to scientific. We've been to high tech. We're going to manufacturing now. Is that right? No, we're going to. Oh God. Let's have some coffee. Yeah, why not? We'll make things a little bit better. Yeah, mesh decouplers can go. It's -4.4. It's just those now. So space stations. So we've been to manufacturing. We've been to science. Let's try comfortable genetics. We tried trading. That's developing. We've been to that. What about mining? Advanced. Let's try that. There must be a reason why it's near the top of my list. I guess. I presume so. I mean, it's Shopsco is something that's been on my, so it must be a good economy. Should really track this a bit better, but. +9. Alright, that's it. Sold. Sold at a profit. So. Let's have a look at the staff. If we swap our multitool now to the Basilisk Crown.
You want my life base?
Hello, Damien. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Okay. There's the mining beam. Here is the. Right, let's move that out of the way. And this out of the way. Let's put there. And let's have a look at. Let's see what we've got here. See, that's a scanner upgrade. What's that? All right, okay. An attachment for the multitool scanner that allows the device to detect and decode a cloaking signal nearby autophage. Use L3 to activate the scanner. Do I need that? Have I got that in my other one? Probably. Let's have another look for scanning. I'm going to move. I'm trying to make sense of the order I've done these in. That's a scanner. What I don't have right, it's back here. Don't want the pulse splitter. Just move that. Or should I discard it? I'm going to sell it. Put it here. What's that? For the plasma launcher. Well, we can try that. Let's have a look. That's for the blaze javelin. I don't think I need that, so I'm going to move that to here to sell. Nope. Don't need that. Maybe. That seems like it's in the wrong slot, doesn't it? I did that and that. Move that out of the way. Oh, that's a scanner update. And that should be there. Okay. Do I want the neutron cannon? I don't know. What's the neutron cannon? No, I don't think so. High energy weapon attached to the multitool. The neutron cannon energizes atmospheric particles ball, propelling towards hostile targets, delivering significant area damage. That sounds like a shotgun. I don't want that. Okay. This is looking good. Still a bit messy. Any others? These are all. I think this is blaze javelin stuff, isn't it? So I think we can sell these. Move that. Reclaiming the space here, it's nice. No, not install. Okay. Pulse splitter. Scatter blaster. Scatter blaster. Pulse splitter. Pulse splitter. Pulse splitter. All of these can go. So let's put them out here, and then we can nip over to the space station and get rid of them. Oh, maybe actually. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. It's probably quicker. It's going to be Unit 8, I think. There we are. There we go. I knew there was a better way. What's that? 19 out of 20. Ooh. Maybe we come back to the 19 out of 20 slot. This looks better, but I do need to move some things around. That can go there. Frost crystals, good. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That can now go back to here. That is like that. That's good. That makes more sense to me. Still need to maybe build up some of these elements. Okay. These can all be sold. And what we could play with, what this doesn't have is the plasma. No, that's the plasma, I mean the paralysis mortar. I don't seem to have that. You've got scatter blaster, the pulse splitter, geology cannon, combat scope, mass accelerator, with a blaze javelin, pulse splitter. I don't want any of these. I've got these, and I don't want these. I want that. Possibly I could fit another couple of upgrades around the bulk caster. This also seems poorly laid out. Let's move these two out of the way, because where's the actual scanner here? That's supercharged. All right. So the two super snipers. And I could make more use of it by putting something in the middle there, but it's a pretty good scanner. There's nothing more in the scanner category that I've got here. I haven't got any more blueprints anyway. But generally speaking, damage potential is okay, 7,000. Maybe we want to improve that. Scanner range is immense compared to my other tool. Alright, let's... how many slots have we got free here? How many can I install? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It would be messy. And I don't mean like a footballer of the year. Okay. Alright, so if I leave those there, oh, I don't want to do that, definitely don't want to do that, I'll only sell them by mistake, so I'll put them here in my freighter storage. I'll nip over to the space station. Just the current one. I know, lazy. Yeah, right. This guy. Oh, he's really invested in making some sales today. Reading your comics. A delicious perfume fills the trading booth. It seems to originate from the small trader themselves. It gives me a self-satisfied look. Welcome to Geek Shop. Best shop. Happy to accept your nanites. Well, technology merchants Glibgogby. Let's trade. Let's start with selling all of this. Let's see what I can buy. What we got? Plasma launcher, B grade. Plasma launcher S. And a scanner module S as well. Don't want the Jolly G cannon. Don't care about the Blaze Javelin. Let's buy that. And call me crazy, I'm also going to buy this B one as well. And I'll take the S scanner as well. And that'll do. Thank you. Yeah, well that works. Definitely need some more slots to make this all work, but what else? What about this S class? Yeah, I thought that might blow up. Oh, that blew up as well. Too many question marks. Let's store that. And see what went wrong here. So that was all right. So this has 6,766 for flora, and mineral 6,515, scan rate and 39%. Got to remember these numbers. 6,007, 6,005. 6, 8, and 7, 1 sounds better. That's fauna. That's flora. That's flora and minerals. So these two are comparable? Yes. So 7,495 for flora. That one's not as good. 1% scanner upgrade, but that's fine. I'm going to take that one back out. Huh. Wow. That's Let's move these over here. Not ideal. Okay, that's not bad. Let's look at this. That's supercharged. So these are in the wrong slot, but getting these to work. Maybe see, that's supercharged. So we have a kind of suggesting to do it all into one place, right? Because if I do that, just move these out of the way for a second. God, it's so, yeah, well. That's probably better there. Okay. Do I do that? No, I don't do that. Let's move these out. Let's do this. And that leaves me the whole 9 block here to put these in. Okay. Now my scanner range has gone down. And my damage potential has gone up because 3 supercharged shots, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can configure these slightly better. So we're starting with 1,000, right? In unconnected slots. Let's do that. 971. All right. 1,000. They should all be the same. Uh-huh. $295 is better. $14.39. Yeah. 15.531, 14.28, 15.531. That's the best. Yep, that's great. I'm going to do the same to the bulk caster. Let's break it apart. split all the units around. So they're not getting any adjacency, and start again. So we've got 2616. And these are the same, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Nick? You're right. That's got adjacency now. I presume that's not good to put that in the slot, right? How are you, man? Okay, well that kind of works, but
You're doing good. Just got a sentinel ship that I like.
nice. I've kind of gone off sentinel ships. Gone back to my exotics. I really tell you what I do want. I would love to get an alien ship. Because I presume that was a reward on one of the missions I haven't done. But I do like that hovering one. And I was thinking about...
First one I have found that I am pleased with.
Nice. For me, I didn't like the in-cockpit view. Alright, I think we can we sell these?
Oh, do you not have a living ship?
I do not have a living ship. I've got a living frigate, but no, I've got trying to think how many exotics. 3 exotics and a sentinel ship in storage. But yeah, I've only got about 4 or 5 ships. One of the ships I sold was before exotics came out. It was a trawler, and it was my best ship before I saw an exotic. And I sold that earlier on this year, and I regret it. I regret it just because it was it's a ship that there was no need for me to sell it. So I'm thinking about making it. Well, either buy.
That is 3,200 quicksilver, but I can gift you one if you want.
I don't want a living ship. No, it's not the alien, as in the gloopy ones. It's the hovering ones, the ones that look like you know they have the Atlas logo on the side of them. If we nip over to the anomaly, maybe there'll be one there. There's a good chance. And I want to go here anyway because I want to see if the paralysis mortar is available here as something to get. Yeah, these ones. The ones that hover. I love these. This is an exotic, but I think they look really cool. They remind me of bit of Wipeout. I love the colouring. The stickers. Is that what they're called? I think they're great. I've never seen one out in the wild, and I guess they were a reward. Alright, let's go and see if I can get the paralysis grenades from here. Exosuit, recipes, multitool. Ah, EOS, how are you? Okay. There's quite a few things I could do here, so I'll do that. I've got loads of let's carry on talking, EOS, because I've got nanites, mate. Got loads of them. I will.
There they are, a former expedition reward. I really wish they would all be repairable.
I think that yeah, I think it'd be good for.
I have them all completed. I still don't like the idea of time-limited rewards.
I can understand why they're doing it, because they want to. Yes, mate. Just, I'm not going to buy that. I'm not going to buy that. Use your cloaking device. I didn't think so. I'll buy a fishing rig. I thought I already had that. Never mind. Yes, multitools. Yes. So that's all right. That's all right. Personal force field. I don't know about these.
The thing that gets me is they spend however long they take to work on and design an expedition, then they undo all that work by basically talk.
Yeah. So I don't think I need the other things. What's this? A generalized upgrade for all multi-tool weapon systems, causing its projectiles to resonate dramatically upon impact with any appropriate electromagnetic field, will significantly increase the damage dealt to any organic and inorganic entities that are currently stunned? So, okay, I'll take that as well.
Have you been a good boy and done your Quicksilver missions?
I've only done one. I only did the what's it called? The relics one. That's all I've done. I might have done one right at the beginning when they started doing missions, and when I saw what there was for sale, or maybe I didn't even bother. Maybe I looked in the Quicksilver shop and went, "This is all ephemera. I don't care about this stuff," and didn't look at them again. I'm my own loss, really. I don't use the neutron cannon. I don't use that. I bet the cloaking device has to be triggered, but I think that's enough for now. So I can install the fishing rig. Which tool is this? Alright. Oh, come on, dude. I've got a cape. It's always nice having a look at the other ships. Look at that.
not a fan of the damage insides of these ships.
What are these? I like the feet. And I've got a dragster, which is another ship that I mean to improve, but never got around to it.
Moving parts are cool, I guess.
Okay. It is really looking like I will. I need basalt for that. Okay. I don't have a lot of basalt. That's true. And I still like it. I haven't actually had a solar ship either. And I would like a solar sail ship. Not that. Talking of solar sail ships, and I am in a spending mood. A-class. Wow.
I think it's good to have one of each type of ship and multi-tool. For collection's sake.
Yeah. Oh, right, so let's make an offer on your ship. I've got money to burn. Yeah. I haven't got a solar ship. So let's buy it. And you vanish, just like that. Let's take you out. Don't attack me. Nice. Square. Oh, the handling is atrocious. What's it like inside? Oh, that's cluttered. Oh. I'm not sure about that. There's a lot of stuff going on. Well, I've got one now. I actually don't know where my... There you are. Oop, poor turn. Not used to this. I think we'll put that into storage and never talk about it again. And it's good that you can have such a ship collection now. Old Gamer says, I remember when you could only have one ship. And then they bought out freighters. No, I want to do this. There's nothing in it. No, there's nothing in it. You can go into storage. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't have a big collection.
In the early days, wasn't it single ship only?
Single ship only. Then freighters came in, which allowed you to have 9. And now you have the ability to store even, loads of these. How many do we think? 1, 2, 8?
What was generally the go-to ship type?
Haulers. I had a hauler. And you started with the ship that you got, and you carried on with that. And I was so happy when I got my hauler. And why did I sell it? I don't know. I did go back to flying it for a bit, and it was really horrible to handle after flying the exotics. And I do like the exotics. I'm a bit fussy about them. I do like the tall fin, but the tall fin ships, you've seen that bug as well, haven't you, right? On the archive. Damage, 250 light years. What's that? What's that all about? And I don't know whether it's... they say 250 light years on all of them. No idea. Anyway.
I didn't think much when first seeing No Man's Sky at Luant, but kept an eye on it and bought it around Beyond.
I think I was sold at day one when I started seeing the demos of it, because it was such a style. They'd really dug deep into that 1960s and 70s sci-fi aesthetic. That's this sci-fi aesthetic I was brought up on. And I just thought, I don't care how rubbish this game is. If I can fly around star systems and it's going to look like that, and I can walk around on planets and all that, I'm sold.
I wanted it to be good, but I was like, eh.
It was. I mean, I still think the gameplay is not particularly great in No Man's Sky. It's a lot better. But the early planets were very interesting. They looked very different to what they do now. So I haven't got any upgrades for that. Or do I? What's that? I need basalt. Alright.
Someone the game went under my radar until after it came out.
Well, it was... Everybody hated it. I mean, I'm using everybody in a very generalistic sense, but... Let's see if I can find some basalt.
Somehow asterisk.
Abandoned planet. High radio source. Viridescent. We've been to Rackley there, haven't we? Only 8 of 12? What am I like? Why? Oh, because there was a one fish. That was impossible to look for. So we'll move on. Did I save? I didn't.
It had a few dedicated fans from the start who always stuck around.
That's me. And I remember watching the backlash against Hello Games, and that was at the time that was truly horrible. The sense of entitlement was palpable. See, look at that! Look at this nice, clean vision from the cab. Very uncluttered. The end of the ship that gives me... I mean, the exotics are good for that. I really like them.
Do you think publishers are to blame?
I think it's... you know, I could talk about this quite a lot, but I think Sean had never really been put in that position before. The game, I think, got released at E3, and there wasn't any big titles that year, and the computer game press were looking for something to talk about, and there was this epic demo by Hello Games of No Man's Sky, and they all jumped on it. So it got a real boost into the media. So everybody started talking about it. And when Sean was in high demand for interviews, a very small team, I think Hello Games was like 4 people at that time, and people would ask him a question, will it do this, will it do this? And he answered it from a perspective of his goals for the game. He didn't know what was going to be ready for a release, but he talked about multiplayer combat and all this stuff, all these promises. They wouldn't be skyboxes, it would be real Starfield, but this is all his, you know, it's still on his list of things that wouldn't it be great if we had these things? And he was saying, yes, it will have that, it will have that. And when it actually got released,
some of his answers were also taken out of context or interpreted differently.
Yeah, but I think he'd never been in that situation before, and he didn't know what he was promising people. And I think obviously Sony the publisher, right? Hello Games developer and Sony, that they were highly invested in getting this game out and getting some money for it. So I think the publisher definitely, I don't know why I'm going down there, put a lot of pressure on.
They have ties in with Sony, yes.
Yeah. But as much as people can criticise Sean for that, what he did next was, I thought, brilliant. They shut themselves away, Hello Games. They didn't respond to the criticism. They went to work on building and supplying the upgrades which were needed to make the game more bearable. But it was so buggy at the beginning. You know, you'd look at a rock and it would you'd crash. Metallic, finned, icebound, tainted moon. No.
The only other choice was close the studio and cash in on short-term profits, really.
Yeah. Burnhouse moved to Belize. Let's empty these because I know these are full. I've forgotten about this.
What they did do was risky, but we are all glad it paid off.
100%. 100%. What? Did you... Oh, right, okay, yeah. That's fine. I'll pop that methane into storage containers as well. There was a bit here. Nothing of that. Yes, there is a little bit of methane. Alright. None of these planets seem very interesting. No. I'm going to move forward.
In doubtful sequels or new games, would have worked well at that point.
No. And he's committed to that. You pay for the game once and no DLC. No DLC in 9 years.
And charging for microtransactions was definitely out of the question. Yeah.
What a guy. And he's turned from, being the anti-hero to the hero. It's very well done him for doing that. And he didn't go mad, which I think that would have been a very easy thing to do. How can you be out of range? Oh, just like by 100 light years. 3-5, 5-3. That should be alright. Kazome-Hyuej.
You could tell by looking at the timeline of Sean during development that he was going flat out.
Yeah. Copper. So this is webbed, dead, Paradise Moon. We'll have a look at you. Another dead planet. A damp moon. Oh, it's a bit damp, isn't it? And a Bountiful. Okay. So we'll start with Idporth, and then we will check out Mimer.
Also as many nanites as I currently have. Oh.
That's dead planet. It's a moon, isn't it? It's there. Now, I presume basalt is on. Am I? Alright, okay. These. Okay. I will. What do you need? Yeah, here you go. Have a nanotube. I mean, you can make them, mate. They're very easy. Anyway. 2 standing with the Corvex. My impeccable reputation is maintained. I mean, look at how dull does that planet look. I mean, I know it's dead. High sentinel activity as well. But let's go to this little pink ball. Pink and brown. Well, we got a base. That was a monolith, wasn't it? Well, might as well pop ourselves down here. Are you dead? Oh, as I look upon the ancient relic, a strange feeling grips hold of me. My vision begins to swim. I'm here, but not here. Korvaak's echoes would advance the traveller. Korvaak's echo would advance the traveller's technology. Tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me. I try to wave them away with my multitool, but each time they swarm closer to it, as if attracted to it somehow. I raise my multitool, and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and that, closer and closer. They are within touching distance of my multitool. They make one final surge. Let the tetrahedrons in. My multitool glows bright blue. The colour spreads, seeping up my arm. With a sudden surge, the electric glow reaches my brain. I pass out. I awake. Reality is restored. I find myself in possession of a new piece of multitool technology. If this is a C-grade upgrade, which I bet it is. Alright, red dots, let's come and get you. I like you. Hello, you unfathomable creature. Okay. So that's 4 of 8. There's another one over there. Five of 8. So what's left? We don't think there's any aquatic creatures. I very much doubt. Oh. There you are, there's 6 of 8. Look at those eyes. There you go, you can have a pellet, go on. How many of me can you see? That's incredible. So what's left? Uncommon underground and rare underground. And we did see a building nearby. I don't know if it was showing up in this scanner though. And I thought I did see a cave entrance But I watched a YouTube last night about rare underground creatures. And the guy had a good little plan, which is use a signal booster, and that keeps everything local. And that's an observatory. How far away? 5-minute walk. I think we'll take this ship. Let's mark it. Where'd it go? There. Flag, there we go. So I've had 2 independent people say they believe that caves that are formed in this way, where a settlement is created by the game and the ground is flattened and that tears open entrances to caves, these caves for some reason are more likely to spawn creatures. And a good way of finding those nearby structures, especially if you are just travelling locally, is to use a signal booster. And I kind of like that idea. I do need some cobalt, so this is not just me mercilessly destroying this environment, but this is a lot of stalagmites. Again, stalagmites are the ones that grow up. Stalactites go up, but might come down. Yeah. Yummy cobalt. Oh, that's gold. It's quite dark in here. And I know it's a cave, but comparatively this seems really kind of dark. So yes, I'm going to follow that advice. And this is, you know, sample size of 1, but travelling through Calypso and then coming into Hesperius. Red darts. You've just shot up through the ceiling. This one's still here though. Well, that's annoying. All right. Supposed to go at the hole, mate. Come on, there we go. A little bouncer. Which one was that? So I've still got the rare. Cool, it's dark around here. So we went in that one. We didn't go all the way through it, but I might live to regret that decision. Really does seem very dark. Let's have a look at my display. Yeah, seems fine. What? Right. Just getting my bearings. But I think there was a very good example of the behaviour that one of the guys I was looking at. There's a lot of buildings around here as well. In that, when you are looking in caves for creatures, the game can get it kind of wrong and spawn the animal not into the cave but into the area around the cave, and that means they shoot up to the surface, because that's what happened to those two. They spawned inside the cave and then shot up to the surface. Do we think the cave continues, or am I on a hiding to nothing? These are very busy caves. Alright, I'm going to bring myself out of here. Come on. There's a waypoint. Thank you. Yeah, it's 2 hours away. Hello. Returned construct Nibia. Naibeba. Yeah, you can have a radiant shard. I am very generous in that regard. I pity the conversion to delete another is the enemy of a small mind. Death. Let's learn some more words. Practice language and request new word. Yeah, we'll take aggression. Disaster, darling. Disaster. Alright. I thought I saw a couple more buildings. Look at that. This is getting frustrating. This is the... You're there. There you are. I can see you hiding behind those things. Stalagmites. All right. God. Fussy. Well, that's it. We're done. Cool. We're getting out? Yeah, there we are. Alright, let's take a picture. Maybe we'll take a picture with the autofish. Remove the right buttons? No. There we go. Don't turn away. What about you guys? Oh, as soon as I go to take a picture, I could stand here. It's a bit messy, but cool. Now, does anybody remember where my ship is? Over there. What a pretty little moon. Don't forget to collect my bonus. Let's do that now. Yes, that's the right pages. 8 out of 8, 2,000 nanites, very nice. So Mimer is the other one. Probably a bit more tempestuous with its storms. It's Bountiful. I'm sure it's going to have some hot rain or something like that. Is it a trader? Oh, such rare finding at Echo Monolith. Life form permitted to purchase for research only. The pilot seems like a normal trader, and instead of the usual goods and carry only trinkets and curios, and I do not want any of them. Decline. We still need to find a volcanic world. Oh yeah, it says down there. Rather refined basalt, 15 out of 70. Select locate substance in the catalogue. Where's that then? I don't have locate substance. No. This one's also purple. Alright. Here we come in. Coming in hot. No, that's just Star Above. I thought it was a settlement, possibly a trading platform, but another waypoint. It's raining. Torrential heat. Only one animal. Oh, there's a few more over there. Okay. Nice tree. Very. So what are you?
Incoming storm.
Get out! Oh, you were right there. And you've vanished. How did you vanish? I didn't kill you. So 4 of 9. All the wrong button. Rare ground always active, uncommon daily, flyer, and then loads of underground animals. Hello. So, lots of underground stuff. 4. I mean, that's kind of a lot of underground animals. Normally expect 1, maybe 2. Alright. So we'll try this one old trick. See, the waypoint here will also give me something to go towards, but this is nearby stuff, and that's the benefit of it. And I've overlooked that. The signal boosters are localized. It's 8 minutes. Shall we? Take the bike. It's 2 minutes by Pilgrim. And maybe I do need to look at my exocraft if I am going to use them like this. Now I can spawn them anywhere. It might be worthwhile looking at upgrades for these, because this boost is very short. There's a big hole there, so definitely going to have a look.
Get a life, you pathetic dog.
What makes you think I'm a dog? And aren't we trying to always have the dog's life? But you know, thanks for watching. I mean, what the life I've had. Okay, so this is the abandoned building. My gamble didn't pay off. It didn't give me. Does the sun ever come up on this? It's been dark ever since I arrived. Let's take the goop off. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, that's done. And that should mean I can now put down the signal booster again. Wow, it is really nearby. Oh, don't just leave them lying around, pick them up. Let's go over there. What? Oh! He just died. And it was young as well. Poor thing. Yeah. Oh, anyway, get to life, you pathetic dog. That's the only thing you've got? Do you want to try insulting me some more? I mean, all up for it. We can talk about what you mean by a life. What would constitute to you a meaningful existence? So no caves around here either. Alright, let's do I need to pop in here? Tracking system, please help me. Okay, yes, voice call outside and alone. Okay, well that didn't kill the alarm, but everybody can calm down, please. Thank you. At least the sun's come out now. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Fair way away. And let's bring the boy with the bubble gun. Oh, parking, good. Yeah, not finding many caves here. Really? Alright. I'll take the flag. I'm not going to pursue this. All right. Five of 9. Yeah, I'm going to move on. Oh, I seem to be flying upside down. Let's try going out into space. There we go. It's that waypoint. Alright, there's that what's left over there. Oh, I'm so amused by that. Get a life, you pathetic dog. I mean, that's an angry person, isn't it? Whose life, all we know is that they would go round insulting streamers. Is that a life? Is it? Is it? Oh, it's going to make me happy all day, that. It's my first bit of negative criticism, I suppose. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Going the wrong way. Some small moment there, I thought my lifts had disappeared. But no, here they are. Where are we? Well, we'll have a look here. We've done this. Yeah. This wasn't a black hole system, so I don't think it is. Alright, okay. I do kind of like it. I haven't seen a ship like that. A class as well. I don't know if YouTube has this feature anymore, but you used to be able to look at a profile page of the person who had made a comment and see what other, you can go and see what other comments they'd made. I know you're doing video production work and visual stuff, and still do that, by the way. You occasionally got negative comments on some of the content I'd uploaded onto YouTube, different account from this, and it was always helpful to go, oh right, okay, well let's see what other things you've said about other stuff, and if it's always negative, then they're just that kind of person, you know. They're never happy. They're not going to be happy. But if happiness is garnered to them by being, you know, critical for no other reason than to be critical, I mean, it's not a great life, is it? I think those people are in pain, personally. That's how they think that they should be relating to other people. I should get a t-shirt made up. I mean, like I'm going to read that and go, oh yeah, sure. I'll log off and I'll start working at a bank. Okay, Dusty Planet, salvageable scrap, dead planet, high radio source, and poisonous. Yeah. I think we can continue. And let's find another black hole system. Feels about right. That seems good. Is there any better ones? I think that will have to do. Yeah, but I don't think you can do that anymore. I don't think you can look up people's other comments on stuff, which is a bit of a shame. Onumate, Seiyo system. Hesperius. Black hole. We've got a bountiful planet. We've got Hazele, which is bladed. Forsaken. 2 bountiful. 1 moon, 1 planet. Blighted. And high energy. Alright, okay. I think. Or in a pirate system. We will call it there, because there's 2 planets there we can have a look at to start the missions off. Okay, cool. Let's save. Navigator Esmgepan. The endless slew of navigators I go through. I think we have to accept that the navigator and a lot of the crew are just temporary. They're only related to the star system you go into. That's why if you stay in one system, you get one navigator, and they will continually stay with you. And then when you move on, you get a different navigator. Alright, so the Combat Patrol 3 star, we will send out. Oh, Considered Phlebas is already up to B. What does that give me? That gives us 4 out of 5. And Stigmata 2 can go. I think we've almost had every other guidance. This combat control can go to Death from Above and Airtight Garage, that'll do. The Industrial. Fearsome Engine. Klaatu. Balance Exhibition. Excellent. And finally, yeah. Thanks, mate. That was great. Yeah. All right. Okay. Fine. There's your feedback. And that's where we'll call it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been hour 1265 in No Man's Sky. And we will continue our journey through Hesperius tomorrow, roughly the same time, lunchtime in the UK. Adjust your time zones accordingly. If you like what you see, please like, comment and subscribe, that sort of stuff. Share. Or even if you don't, even if you were like, I can't remember that guy's name. I say a guy, I presume. Do I have it? Oh, what is that doing opening my phone? But anyway, yeah, leave me rude, nasty comments. I'm alright with that as well. Tell me to get a life. Compare me to a worthless dog. Can't remember. Get a life, something like that. But yes, anybody who creates content like this wants you to engage with it, and any engagement is appreciated by me. Every single view, every little sperm is sacred. This evening there won't be a stream this evening because I'm going out. Well, I should be going out, and we will continue this conversation tomorrow. In the meantime, share and enjoy.